Unpopular opinion, Bandai needs to do better. Over the past few years, we've watched prices climb higher and higher, MGEX kits pushing well beyond what many builders expected to pay. The Master Grade line, slower than ever. And when we get new releases, it's often another recolor, another variant, or another kit built from an existing mold. Meanwhile, something unexpected has happened. While Bandai has been sitting comfortably at the top of the mountain, third-party manufacturers have been evolving at an alarming pace. Better engineering, better presentation, more ambitious designs, and in some cases, they're building the kits that Bandai simply refuses to give us. Now, before you race down to the comments section and type an angry paragraph, let me be clear. I love Bandai. Bandai is what got me into Gunpla. Bandai is still the backbone of my collection. Most of the kits in this room have the blue logo on the box. Nobody has done more for this hobby than Bandai. But that's exactly why this conversation matters. Because the biggest problem isn't that Bandai makes bad kits, it's that Bandai isn't making the kits we actually want, the way we want it. So today, I want to show you something that completely blew my mind. Did I just build the greatest MG Bandai never made? This week, on the very first episode of Oki Hanger, we're taking a look at the Axis Model Works 1-100 Kshatriya! Piloted by Marita! Our favorite girl here. A model kit so ridiculously ambitious that it features a fully integrated LED system, insane mechanical detail from head to toe, and what might be the most faithful recreation of a Gundam mobile suit I've ever seen in plastic form. And after building it myself, I genuinely think this kit raises a question Bandai doesn't want us asking. If a third-party company can build something this good, why can't Bandai? Watch till the end and let me show you where this kit completely trumps Bandai, what makes it a perfect model kit, and where it falls flat. Let's start by showing you what's in the box. Look at all these runners! It's stuffed to the brim. Each box is around the size of an MGEX kit, and we get 2 of them. Let's take a look at the runners. In addition to the regular solid colors, we also get a bunch of inner frame details in pre-painted colors. We have silver, bronze, and gold. Super cool. We also get a box of LEDs for the lighting units, and a sheet of 3D stickers. So, the instructions has you building the entire inner frame first before anything else. And wow, I know why now. This is a jaw-dropping level of detail only seen in PG Unleashed kits. Every tiny corner of this kit is covered in raw mechanical detail, and nothing is left out just because it will be covered by armor. There are even little piping units that go below the outer casing, giving you layers upon layers of details to appreciate. The brushed metallic parts truly take the center stage, as they cover just about every single part of the body. They add such a layer of mechanical depth and sophistication to the kit, and sets it apart from every other MG out there. Even the thruster vents come in silver, and it really levels up the look of the straight build. Here's a look at the back, which is just as, if not more detailed than the front. Amazing stuff! The inside of the wing binders are meticulously detailed as well, with multicolored piping interlaced with metallic armor parts. This really takes me back to classic Bandai MGs. One gripe I have with modern Bandai Master Grades is that, as awesome as they look, they oftentimes skimp out on the inner frame details. Gone are the classic MG inner frame hydraulics and opening hatches, which made the line as iconic as it became. The inner frame on this kit fulfilled all my dreams of building a real-life mobile suit from scratch. So amazing! I was absolutely in awe after finishing the build. The medley of textures, finishes, and colors that make up even the most insignificant parts of the kit have been thoroughly accounted for, and makes it an unforgettable building experience. Makes me want to get a second one so I can display it just with the inner frame. Alright guys, we can't leave it in its skeleton form forever. I just finished putting on all the armor pieces and wow, I'm speechless! The same level of detail and love was put into the outer armor, and you can tell right away that every single inch of plating is covered in detail. I went with a matte, slightly weathered finish to accentuate its curves and depth. Do you think this was the right choice, or would you have gone with a flashier style? Similar to a Verka MG, you are given a ton of water slides to spice up the armor. I love how even the Neo Zeon sleeve logos come in separate pieces so they are color accurate out of the box. Truly remarkable parts separation. In addition, there were virtually no fitting issues with any of this frame or armor pieces, and everything went together super smoothly, as long as you followed the instructions properly. This is a drastic upgrade from the classic third-party experience, which were plagued by fitting issues and molding mistakes. I really forgot I wasn't building a Bandai kit. With the armor on, the Kshatriya definitely bulks up quite a bit. Especially with the sub-arms out, this big boy has an absolutely commanding amount of mass. So, what good is all that inner detail if it's all covered up? Well, I am happy to say that the entire kit from top to bottom is full of hatch opening gimmicks. I'll let this next part speak for itself. How amazing is that? Much of the armor are interconnected and expand at the same time as you pull them out. Even the fuel canisters come out. How incredible. We can also open up pretty much everything on the side and front skirt armor. Even its crotch armor. There are some hidden gimmicks that we'll reveal later in the LED section. Stay tuned! Around back, we can flip open all the thrusters and vents. You can see that even the inside of the thrusters, which are hidden most of the time, are color separated, which is just awesome! The arm guards can also flip up, revealing silver detailing underneath. I really like it when the cockpit hatch can open on a kit. It's essential in an MG for me. How about you guys? Let me know in the comments below! We can expand all of the sub-arms on every single wing binder, and the claws have articulation too. They can hold the beam sabers. Here's a closer look from another angle. The entire top of the wing binder have opening gimmicks, and all the panels can flip open to reveal the funnel storage unit underneath. This entire part can light up, so stay tuned to see how amazing it'll look. This is what it looks like with the entire wing binders expanded, and if you told me this is all the kit could do, I would have been more than happy. However, this big green pepper still has a few more tricks up her sleeves. The kit comes with LEDs which light up the model in all the right places. The really cool thing about this kit is that all the LEDs are magnetized and light up without needing to take off any armor pieces to flip switches. You can activate the torso and head's LEDs by flipping down the cockpit armor, as well as pressing down the head. How amazing does this look? The wing binders also have two layers of LEDs, one for the Mega Particle Cannon and one for the funnel holders. You can activate them easily by flipping the holders up. Wow, all I can say is that I am speechless at how amazing this looks. The lights have both a breathing and an active mode. Super cool. With everything turned on at the same time, the Axis model Kshatriya instantly rivals the best of what Bandai has to offer. It makes me really sad that Bandai didn't release this themselves. It would have been perfect to go alongside the MGEX Unicorn. One of my favorite things about a Gundam kit is finishing the weapons and accessories at the end of the build. We get 3 different hand types: closed fist, weapon holding hand, and open palm. We also get 2 beam sabers. While Kshatriya doesn't carry a ton of weapons in hand, she has infinite funnels to make up for it. We get a full set of 6 funnels for every single binder, along with effect parts for launching them. Every single funnel is individually removable and are fully detailed. You get these pre-bent clear rods which come with booster effects, and you can easily plug the funnels in to recreate the iconic launching effects from Gundam Unicorn. This is a Kshatriya with all of its effects parts and LEDs installed, and I haven't been in awe of a finished Gunpla kit like this since the PG Unicorn. Are you guys a fan of this look, or do you think it's too much? Frankly, I really like how it captures the essence of Kshatriya's beauty without going overboard in details and panel lines. Last but not least, we also get this 1:100 version of Marita in her pilot outfit. She's super small, but if you take the time to detail her up, she'll look super amazing up on the included hanger arm, which can also be considered an accessory. Building an epic centerpiece like this Kshatriya always reminds me of how much I love tracking down special kits, and I want to give a quick thank you to today's sponsor, JP Fans! Before we dive back in, I want to say a heartfelt thank you to today's sponsor, JP Fans, for helping support our channel. Honestly, trying to track down rare Japanese imports like exclusive Gunpla kits or hard-to-find Gundam PCG cards can sometimes feel so tough, but JP Fans makes unboxing your favorite figurines completely seamless. They help take care of the hassle of purchasing directly from Japanese stores like Mercari, packaging everything for international shipping, and they even offer awesome shipping credits to help you save on your orders. It genuinely makes getting your hands on authentic Japanese goods so much easier. If you want to check them out and support the channel so I can keep making Gundam videos like this, I have a special affiliated link right down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for being here, and let's get right back into the video! So, looking at this absolute unit, you'd probably assume the articulation is terrible, right? I mean, it's massive, it's loaded with gimmicks, it's carrying 4 giant wing binders. Surely, something this bulky can barely move. Well, you'd be completely wrong, because somehow, against all logic, this thing is ridiculously articulated. Let's start with the head. It can look left and right, although the collar gets in the way a little bit, along with some respectable up and down movement. Even the antenna has a bit of sway to it. Moving down to the torso, this thing is packed with movement. It can lean forward, lean backward, crunch surprisingly deep, and rotate as far as the side skirts will allow. And honestly, the torso feels incredibly solid by itself. The problem comes from when you attach the wing binders. Suddenly, all that weight starts working against the frame. In fact, I'd say this is probably the kit's biggest weakness. When posing it, you'll definitely want to support the binders and take your time. Otherwise, you might learn that lesson the hard way. The arms are excellent. They can rotate a full 360 degrees, and the shoulder armors move independently to stay out of the way. They'll raise a full 90 degrees with zero drama, which is more than enough for virtually every pose you want from the Kshatriya. The elbows are where things get really impressive. This thing folds all the way to 180 degrees. Just look at that bend! For a suit this chunky, that has absolutely no business being this good. The wrists are also loaded with articulation. You get one joint at the black sleeve armor and another at the hand itself, giving you tons of freedom when positioning weapons and expressive poses. The hands rotate fully, and even the thumb is individually articulated on a ball joint. Moving down to the legs. This is where the engineering team apparently decided that physics was optional. The legs kick outward insanely far. And because they are mounted on ratcheted joints, they'll stay exactly where you put them instead of slowly sagging over time. There's also a swivel at the base of the legs, opening up even more posing possibilities. The hips feature a modern drop-down gimmick as well, letting the legs swing much farther forward and backwards. And wow, this thing can kick! Honestly, watching a move feels like watching a beautiful, slightly chunky ballerina. Despite all of this massive skirt armor, there are almost no restrictions whatsoever. Thanks to some seriously clever engineering around the hips and knees, you can throw the legs into pretty much any pose your heart desires. Speaking of knees, these are absolutely ridiculous! You get a full 180-degree bend, plus the super satisfying armor separation gimmick in the thigh. The feet continue the trend. The toes articulate downwards for fighting poses, and the entire ankle unit swivels. And the feet themselves are mounted on ratchets, which are exactly what you want on a kit this heavy. Together, they create an incredibly stable platform that keeps this beast standing confidently. But let's be honest, nobody buys a Kshatriya because of the ankles. The most important articulation on this entire kit is right here, the wing binders. These are the heart and soul of the Kshatriya. If the binders can't move properly, the entire kit falls apart. Thankfully, Axis model works absolutely nailed it. They give you an absurd amount of freedom while somehow remaining rock solid. Every major joint features its own locking mechanism, allowing movement only when you want it. And as a bonus, the base joint even features this incredibly smooth hydraulic style piston, while still rotating a full 360 degrees. It's one of those gimmicks that's completely unnecessary, but also adds the perfect cherry on top for a model kit. Alright builders, that's a wrap on the absolute 4-winged behemoth. Whether you love third-party kits for their insane detail or hate them for the finger-shredding fitting issues, you can't deny this big bell pepper has the shelf presence that commands respect. Let me know down in the comments, are you strictly team official Bandai or does this beast tempt you to cross over to the third-party dark side? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shout out to Anime Kingdom who commissioned this build for their shop. Hope you like the kit and enjoy so much. Once again, thank you so much to my Horror Squad and Ultimate Coordinators for all the support. Love you guys so much. Let me do the heart properly. I hope you guys like these new video concepts and let me know what else you'd like to see for my next videos in the comments below. And do not worry, TCG fans. I have not forgotten about you guys. I'm working on new videos and fun collabs coming up soon. Sing Sion! Hoo hoo hoo.